What's going on? So I wanted to talk about research for a minute or two, because when I talk to different individuals that are utilizing these tools, such as ChatGPT and Grok and Claude, etc., when they do research, they tend to utilize these tools in a Google-like fashion. So they're searching things as if they were using Google. But there's different tactics we can use to get the more out of these tools if you know how to use them effectively. So first and foremost, you need to know how to match the tool with the model and the model with the use case. What do I mean by this? Well, when you do research, you don't always need to use deep research. You can use the basic web search. And when using basic web search, I recommend categorizing broad questions for this. So a broad question is something that's more around market analysis or product comparisons or something like that. So you can use Claude Sonnet 4 and Opus 4 as well as O3 from OpenAI using basic web search and get a lot from that. If you want to have a very specific question that you need additional analysis on and likely a report written from, that's where deep research comes into play. So having an articulated and very specific question you want to ask is good for deep research in those use cases. Another thing to note is different models are good at different things. So if you need access to high quality information from X, you should use Grok. If you want to ask controversial questions that Claude and ChatGPT likely avoid, you should use Grok or DeepSeek. This is probably the last and final one, is ask all of the models the same question. So if you have a deep research question you want to ask to all the models, then I'd recommend thinking in abundance instead of scarcity. So if you have a very specific thing that's important to you that you're researching, I usually ask all of the different models with deep research switched on the same exact question, get all the answers back, and read through all the reports if learning is your goal. If learning isn't your goal, then you can synthesize all of the items through another model to then aggregate the insights you're interested in. So that being said, see you next time.